Hi, my name is Laura Stover, and I'm the academic advisor for dual credit. And today I am joined with Nathan Meredith. He is a senior at Grayson County High School. Nathan has done an incredible job in the dual credit. He's an associate in science degree next month and graduating high school along the way. So we wanted to offer a time for Nathan to answer some questions about dual credit. So parents and families and future students might get to hear firsthand what the experience is like. So Nathan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Nathan Meredith. I go to Grayson County High School, and I am finishing my Associates in Science this spring of 2021 semester.
Congratulations. So Nathan, you have done a ton of dual credit classes. Which one was your favorite one?
So this is actually a really, really hard question. But I'm going to have to go with Principles of Biology 2. So that's Bio 153. And I think the reason that this is my favorite is because I've learned a lot about anatomy and physiology, and I've been able to apply that to the very things that are happening within me and every other form of life. And also, like plants. Plants are everywhere, and we see them all the time, but we really don't know, or at least I didn't, we really don't know a whole lot about them. And now, I can see a plant and be like, oh, I know what species this is, what genus this is in. So it's just super fun. But I'm a bio nerd regardless. So for me, it was going to have to come down to any of the bio classes I've taken.
I couldn't, if we go out in the yard, I can't tell you what the plants are.
That's
I can tell
exactly
you the weeds. That's awesome. So the next question is, that class is different from high school, so it wasn't an easy class for you. So how are your dual credit classes different from high school classes?
So first of all, they're definitely more challenging. I mean, you are going to see a difference in the level of challenge between them. But for me, that was a good thing because it's pushed me to grow as a student. But also with my dual credit stuff, I feel like I have a new sense of freedom. Just I'm trying to think how to describe this. I feel like with dual credit, I have a sense of freedom where I also have class, but I also have more time to learn about myself more. So I've also grown as a person and both a student. And I think those are probably the biggest differences. But one more thing. So I know in high school, classes can also be very competitive sometimes. And it feels like you're at each other's throat to an extent. But with these, I feel like we're all here trying to learn. The class is hard. So it's almost more of a family feel, and you want to help each other, and you should help each other.
That sounds amazing. I like that. And I definitely want to emphasize to students that it's not easy. We don't just give you an A. We don't just let you walk in the park. It is a challenge, but like you said, it's helped you to grow. You will definitely be ready for university when you get there in the fall because you've had this challenge and you've been able to do a fantastic job. So we're still proud of you. Very, very proud of you about that.
Thank you.
So you've obviously done a great job. So what is your best study advice? What are your best study tips?
So studying is a very personalized thing. And one thing does not work for everyone. So first of all, you need to find out what works for you. But for me, I really like to outline things so I can have it in a clear, listed format. But if it's something that has a lot of content that is easy to mix up, I like to try to chunk it or bulk it into pieces and tackle one at a time.
And definitely we'll add in there too, do not wait till the last minute. Don't do that.
Don't procrastinate. I know it sounds easy and it seems easy and it seems oh, it'll be fine. Don't do it. Just save yourself the stress of that. Don't do it.
In school, you might be able to wait till the day before the test and do okay.
Yes.
In college, not so much. You definitely have to do it in blocks, break it up in chunks and study it in chunks. So is there anybody along this pathway, mom, teachers, anybody that you would like to thank, that you would be grateful for?
Yes. So being the first student from Grayson County to pursue this, I've definitely been the guinea pig for a lot of things. So I have two people that I want to thank. First of all, I would like to thank Professor Gail McCrady, who is an English professor, and my amazing advisor, Laura Stover, because without you two, this would not have been possible. I've been seen, I've been heard, it's been worked to fit me personally. I don't feel like one student in a big pond, or one fish in a big pond, I feel like the attention has been put on me, which has been great.
I'll pay you later, definitely, when this is over. But and that is our goal here at Dual Credit. Is we have a lot of students, like a lot. I mean, from 20 different schools, plus 20 plus different schools. But we want your experience to feel like everyone is individual, and every pathway is different. Not everyone essentially gets the associate's degree in high school, but we want you to feel like that when you do come to us, we are able to meet your needs. We're able to individualize a plan and work out what best works for you. But a lot of this is due to your hard work too. So kudos for that. And the next one we touched on a little bit, but what are you going to do after high school?
So my plans are to attend Western Kentucky University, and I hope to get a bachelor's in biology, but I would also like to add on a second major of science and math education. And eventually I want to be a high school biology teacher.
So you will be in plants a lot, a lot more than here.
Yes.
That sounds amazing. We need great educators in Kentucky. I have no doubt you're going to be fantastic. And so now that you're moving on, there are new dual credit students coming behind you. What would you like to let them know? What's your best advice for them?
Okay, so this is a big one. So I feel like through high school, it's easy to feel as if you have to do perfect, and if you don't, then you're a failure. But you need to learn that with these classes, they're obviously going to be hard, and that's going to present a new set of challenges all on its own. So give yourself some grace. Just because you don't do perfect on the first exam or quiz doesn't mean you're still not going to succeed in the class. I had one course and I did terrible on the first quiz, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to drop this. Like, it's terrible. And I picked myself up, kept going, and tried more on the other ones, and did everything in my power that I could, and it ended up fine. So give yourself some grace, please.
That is incredible advice, because it is a different world. You're going from the high school world where you're used to the teacher being in front of you all day, every day, reminding you, staying on top of things. And this is very much an independent world when you come to dual credit. You're taking classes with other students who could be in their 20s, 30s, veterans who are different walks of life. So you definitely get treated as an adult. And with that, you need to give yourself a little grace, a little time to get acclimated, because it's tough. It's different. So give yourself some time and some patience with yourself, and dual credit is with you all the way. We hope to help all the future students, the former students and the future students. And we just wish you all the best, and we thank you for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's it. We appreciate it.